John and his friends used to go mountain climbing once every year. This time they have decided to climb mountains in the Swiss Alps. They reached the famous mountain spot in the Swiss Alps and were surprised to see many people climbing the mountains. John and his friends started wearing all the mountain climbing gear and started climbing. In no time, they reached the top of the hill. After reaching there, friends decided to camp there. Then John saw another mountain where only a handful of people were trying to climb it. He told his friends, "Let us go and climb that mountain also. It will be fun and challenging instead of camping here." A friend replied, "No way. I have heard people talking about that mountain. It seems the path is difficult to climb, and only a few people can able to climb." People nearby hearing the conversation made fun of John and said, "If it was easy to climb, why we were sitting idle here?" Hearing them, John took that as a challenge and went alone towards climbing the peak. 2 hours later, he reached the top of the hill. People who were already there welcomed John with a round of applause. John was happy having climbed the peak. He could see the beautiful views of nature from the top. He started a conversation with people and asked them, "While climbing this peak, I felt it was not so difficult. Then why only a handful of people here? If people could climb the below peak, they can climb here also if they put in some effort." A veteran climber replied, "Most people in the crowd right there are happy with what they find easy. They never think that they have the potential to achieve more. Even people who are not happy there do not want to take any risk. They think if we take risks, they will lose what they already have. But to reach a new peak, we need to put in our effort. Many of them do not show any courage, and they remain part of the crowd the whole life, and keep complaining about the handful of courageous people and call them lucky." Hearing this, John thanked the veteran for explaining the importance of courage in our life. Moral of the story: in our life, many of us stay in our comfort zone. But to achieve something big, we need effort and courage. We should never stop, have the courage to push ourselves out of the crowd. Focus on moving to the handful of people whom the people called courageous people.